Krishna, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. It is AI Martian. So, in this section, we will talk about Google Colab. Okay, so Google Colab is most popular nowadays. It is a contribution from a Google side to each and every individual who are not able to afford GPU and TPUs, right? Yesterday, I talked about GPU and TPUs. If you didn't see my last video, so please go through this playlist, and I would recommend you to go through from the initial, so you will able to understand. Otherwise, every day I start a new concept, but that's related to the previous one. So I would recommend you to please go through the videos, else you will not able to understand. Okay. And one more request to you guys, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, I went through YouTube Studio. I had seen many people watch the video, but they didn't like, share, and subscribe. So I would request you to please do it. Thank you, guys. So now in this section, I will talk about Google Colab, like what kind of functionality Google Colab provide. Basically, I will talk about it. So first of all, yesterday I also talk a bit about it. Okay, but I was basically teaching you guys about TensorFlow and tensors, right? So I didn't focus on Google Colab much yesterday, but today in this series, in this video, I will focused on Google Colab itself only. So let's talk about Google Colab. So what happened means something must happen in the market. That's why Google think to introduce some such kind of portal where we can get free access of GPU and TPUs, right? So I'm going to talk about that scenario, and then we will come back to Google Colab. Google Colab have many functionality, many features, which I will tell you one by one. Okay. So let's go to Paint first, and we will understand why Google Colab is required. All right. So let's talk about it. I'm ready with my pen and paper, and I would like to give you a graphical representation of this. So what happened initially? Uh, in I'm talking about long back ago. Okay, like in 1991, 1995, 2000. What it is, you will ask definitely. I know about it, but I will let you know. So 2003, that's a lucky day for me. And 2000, what you can say, 4, it's also lucky. But after 2003, it was second luckiest day for me. Now, uh, in 2013, okay, in 2014, in 2019, okay, until date. So what happened? Why I mentioned these years? Why? You must guys ask me this question, and I am very much interested to answer you these kind of questions. Answer. So 1991. In this year, people are able to afford a desktop. Desktop, of course, PC. I'm talking about personal computer, but not in 1991 exactly. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you an example. Like in 1991, it was some company who provide a kind of UI, okay, UI on operating system like Windows and so on. Like I'm not exactly sure about this date, but yeah, it is around 1991. Okay, and Python also introduced introduced in 1991. Lucky year or day, you can say, for each and every individual who are working in the field of AI and all. Okay. Now, in 1995, we all heard about Windows 1995 or Windows 95 operating system, which was quite popular. Okay. Before that, in 1993, we have Windows NT, which was not less popular than 1995. In the same sequence, Windows start building a best UI of window and more user friendly. Okay, so people was now able to run a computer, a personal computer, without getting any kind of advanced training like Linux or Ubuntu. Okay, so people who use Linux, Ubuntu, not now, but initially, people have to take training of Linux or Ubuntu or whatever it is. Okay, it's all distribution. Means suppose if I want to run a Windows machine, I don't have to do anything. There is everything. Like there is a screen. Okay, there is a screen, and we have application like My Computer, like MSN. Okay, and so on. There are many applications, okay, which was available on the front screen of window. Like once your computer gets start, it simply appear on your screen like there is a kind of few icons on your screen, and you are able to simply click on those application to run, right? So if I want to run My Computer, I simply have to click on My Computer and one more window started on my screen where I'll get all functionality of My Computer. So this was very much helpful for all individual who was less educated, not having any kind of CS degree or CS background. They are also able to use computer, right? So in 2000, people was very much used to of it. In 2003, why this day is lucky for me, because I got my first PC in this year. Okay, in this year. I was like in first standard. Yeah, I was in first standard in 2003. Okay, so when I was in first standard, so my family member who work as a developer nowadays bought a computer on its own money, right? So he was none other than my uncle. Okay, so he bought this PC and I was very much fascinated because there was a lot of key, a kind of big box, something like this. It was looking a CPU like this, a monitor which is bulky, and there was a keyboard, there was a mouse. Okay, so a lot of thing was there. Okay, and yeah, more important, a computer table, which was quite popular that days, but not now because everybody's having now a computer, laptop instead of a computer. So people are getting shifted from desktop to a laptop. Even I'm recording video on my laptop, not on desktop, right? So yeah, you guys betterly understand this. Like people are using laptop instead of desktop, right? And in 2004, when I got computer classes, okay, in my school, in my school. So this year was also very much lucky for me because I was now have have access of my uncle PCs as well, right? So that's why I was very much happy in 2004. So the interest start began in 2003 towards computer and technologies, okay, and that's why I just switched to my career in AI, right? It took a lot of year, okay. now now in 2013 I got first mobile phone, mobile or mobile phone, okay, mobile phone, okay. In 2014 I got a smartphone. Why these all term related to each other, I will explain you one by one. And in 2019 we got a TensorFlow, okay. So these all thing related to each other. See, in 1991, our computer was not intelligent. It was like if you will do anything, your computer will respond accordingly. And it was quite bulky. Memory was very small in size. Okay, like 1 MB. There was a floppy disk that day you were using, and that floppy disk size was 144 MB only. Think about it. All right. So from 144 MB to one SD card we got like a one TB with smaller, much smaller as compared to this SD card. Okay, it's nothing but a memory, and this revolution starts since 1990. Okay, so similarly, something else was going on in the market as well. There was machine learning. Machine learning. Okay, in 2007, Google took initiate toward machine learning. Okay, machine learning. How? Google have a lot of business. One of their popular business was advertisement that day. Okay, so Google took money. Google took money from different type of small businesses, promising them to enhance their business through what? Through advertisement. Through advertisement. Okay, through advertisement, Google promised them, I will enhance your business, so your business will grow much faster as it is working now. So people also, or company owners also, use the product of Google. They spend money on Google for their business advertisement, so they will get more and more order in their order book, and can enhance their business. All right. So, but after some time, Google face like these people are going back with their money. They are not interested to pay Google for advertisement because they are not getting such kind of response what Google promised them. Okay, so what happened after that? Simply, Google start analyzing the market, and they came across like they used to show advertisement those person, like this is a person, this is another person, and let's say this is one more person. His age is like, let's say, 5 years. He's only 5 year old kid. Okay, he is like 30 years. Okay, 30 years old kid. Okay, and his age is like 60 years. Okay, now one example I'm just going to show you. So Google took money from a firm. Let's say this is a firm who who sell uh life insurance. Okay, now Google promised to this company that we will help you to grow your business, but how? Using advertisement. So we will show your product to those candidates who actually is in need of such kind of product, like insurance, life insurance. So the targeted audience for this life insurance is like 30 to 60 years, guys, right? But Google by default also show that advertisement to a 5 year old kid who really didn't know about anything. Okay, so because of such kind of mistake, Google was not able to achieve that target what Google promised to this business owner. Okay, and because of that, advertisement business was going down of Google. So Google started thinking about a new approach, and that was the approach of machine learning. Okay, so machine learning basically they used to generate or create a recommendation system, a recommendation system. Okay, now what is the recommendation system? Think about it. I'm going to, let's say, PVR with my let's say I have a girlfriend, let's say, and her name is Aishu. Okay, my girlfriend name is Aishu. Okay, I went with her to a PVR. GTB Nagar, yeah, we can say it like that. Okay, so Aishu asked me, let's go to a movie. I said, okay, let's go to a movie. We went to a PVR which was situated in GTB Nagar. Okay, and When we go to that PVR, there was many stores over there. Okay, so this store owner actually selling something, popcorn, okay, Pepsi, and much more thing. Okay, so once I went to this shopkeeper, I asked for a popcorn. Okay, and this shopkeeper give me a bucket of popcorn. Okay, worth rupees 600, let's say. Okay, it's rupees. Okay, not in dollars. Of course, we are living in India, right? So it's in rupees, 600 rupees. And he also offered me a combo package. He said, like, if you will if you want to buy a Pepsi, okay, additionally on top of it, you have to pay 200 rupees, let's say. So I asked him at the moment, okay, can you please tell me or suggest me some combo package? So the shopkeeper suggested me, so yeah, there is an offer. There is a combo package of rupees, I'm sorry, 700, okay, in which you will get popcorn, popcorn, and Pepsi. So this is a kind of a recommendation system. Means that person was very much aware with the marketing strategy, or their owner was very much aware with the marketing strategy. He knew about it. Like if a person will get popcorn with a Pepsi, that person will definitely buy this phone. So the person who was interested to buy only popcorn now also interested to get Pepsi with it. So he thought, like, if I'll buy Pepsi, okay, I have to pay additional 200 rupees on top of 600. But if I will take a combo, I have to pay only 700 rupees. And that is what? That is called recommendation system. So that business owner or shopkeeper recommend me, sir, if you'll go with this combo, you will definitely get Pepsi in lesser price with the same popcorn kind of stuff. So this is called recommendation system. This is also want to Google to build, okay, using machine learning technology. All right. So this is all about machine learning technology, means where it started, like how it grows very fast, okay, in the market. So everybody started machine learning to grow their business. Now, only focused candidate, only those candidates who are looking for such kind of any kind of specific services can targeted by this kind of recommendation system. So business started growing. Okay, so it's these things not happen in a single day. It took a lot of time. Okay? Like I told you, like in 2007, when python developer python developer gudo van rossum entered in this company in Google. He took chance on a very specific role like staff software engineer. Okay, so he went there and he suggested in a meeting, like Google was searching for a language using which they can build such kind of model or kind of machine learning package. Okay, so they can use to build such kind of a recommendation system. Google simply looking for such kind of language who can support and would be robust, means never been crash, okay, and have memory management, good memory management power, because this was the quite exhaustive task and good with data processing also. Okay, so highest authority of the Google started meeting. Guido van Rossum was also invited there, and he suggested, okay, he is Guido van Rossum. He suggested, I built a language called Python. Why don't you use that? Google thought, let's take a chance. We are also doing experiments. So if Python would be awesome for this purpose, machine learning purpose, we will definitely pick that up. And Google used Python for machine learning, and they got good results. They got actually best results. They got best results. Okay, now this result impressed Google director, CEO, everyone. Okay, and they created whole package since 2007 to 2011. They introduced a machine learning package in 2011 called SK Learn, also known as Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn. Okay. And using Scikit-learn, people started implementing machine learning. Okay, using this. So this is how the journey of Guido and Rossum in Google started, and machine learning initiative took by Google with Guido and Rossum. Guido and Rossum spend 50% of his time to build Python because a lot of new demands came into picture, like machine learning kind of implementation. So Guido and Rossum spent 50% of his time to build these uh, language more robust to achieve this task. Okay. So this is all a picture of recommendation system machine learning, how machine learning came in picture and what happened before that. Okay. So this is a simple example for you. I hope you guys will like it. Now, I just want to switch to a new page so I can explain you what is the Google Colab, because Google introduced Google Colab with some purpose. Okay. So I will let you know why Google Colab been introduced by Google. Okay. So let me erase this or save it and open a new window. Okay. Now I was talking about Google Colab. Now, when Google was building any model, it took a lot of time, a lot of time, a ton of time, you can say. So, what happened? Now, Google came came across came across to the problem Okay. Google came across to the problem like why their model training took a lot of time because of RAM. Because of RAM. In our PC, there are normal RAM. Okay. There are two slot in our PC. They're like a 4 GB RAM, 4 GB RAM, or 8 GB, 8 GB kind of slot. We always inserted such kind of RAM. We can increase it. Okay. We have various kind of normal RAM like DDR4, DDR5. A lot of RAM we have in the market nowadays. DDR6. Okay. GPUs. So I'm talking about those scenario where GPU was not in the market. So Google start working on a RAM. Okay. RAM. And they built a RAM. Okay. Built a RAM. I talked about it yesterday. It is called TPU, which was much more efficient as any RAM so far. Then one player, NVIDIA came into picture, came into picture with a RAM called a GPU. So my PC have NVIDIA GTX right now. Okay, that's our GPU. Okay, so this GPU help or TPU help, basically TPU help Google to train their model faster. Okay, now if I will show you a comparison, let's say if a model, suppose if a model train trained on a 4 GB RAM, it took it took it took 4 hours. Let's say I'm just taking an example. Okay, so the same model, if you will train with 4 GB TPU, it will take 30 minutes. It's that's much faster. Okay. So this is the advantage of TPU. That's why Google built this. And GPU is also one of them, but it introduced later on after TPU. Okay. It is publicly available, so you can buy it, but you cannot buy this. Okay. So now Google thought one day, like we are, 1 second. Now, now Google thought about a business. A business. What kind of business? Offering TPU and GPU to company companies and individual individual for free up to certain limit. So they will use two of it and they will start buying subscription. Okay, they will start buying subscription. So Google thought about this business like a cloud business. It is called a cloud business. Cloud is a kind of model where a concept is very much popular: pay as you go. Means how much you are using, just pay for that specific amount of time. Okay. So Google create a website, a kind of website, okay, called Google Colab or Google Collaboratory. Okay, it is popular by these two names. Okay, so Google Colab, COLAB, it is COLAB, Colab. Okay, so Google Colab is a platform which is built by again Google. Okay, where they provide all kind of RAM, like normal RAM which is available in your PC, GPU, TPU, everything they provide. This is free. This is free. No need to pay anything. This is free. But after some time, like after some data transfer, okay, it started asking you to pay to buy Pro. Okay, it is also like same. Okay, you have to pay, but initially you can use. Okay, because these are very much expensive resources which Google provide. And you know what is the RAM size of these three? Google provide 12.67 GB of each kind of RAM. Okay, so this is a huge amount of RAM. In a commoner's PC, like in my PC, I have right now 8 GB of RAM. Okay, and 4 GB of graphic card like GPU. Okay, but Google providing us 12.67 GB, okay, of each of this segment. So they are very much popular. Okay, so we are going to talk about this Google Colab, like how we can use it, how we can use it, and how we will store our data. It is a kind of cloud. Always keep in mind, it is a kind of cloud. Okay, pay as you go service. But initially, you don't have to pay anything. For this, you don't have to pay in your entire life for this much kind of RAM size. Okay, so I will tell you how we can use this. Okay, so let's go to Google Colab. I have to open a window. Here I will mention Google Colab or Google Collaborate. Just hit enter button. Now, once now, once you will hit enter button, Google after mentioning Google Colab in search bar, you will get very first link over there, which is mentioned like collab.research.google.com. Okay. So if you'll click on this, it will redirect you to a new window. Okay. And that window is called collab.research.google.com. Simple word, it's a Google Colab. Okay. So now here we have different kind of option available. Okay, like here we have new notebook. I already taught you about Jupyter Lab. There we also create a new notebook in my machine learning series. If you don't know about Jupyter Lab, just go to my machine learning tutorial and you will get aware with it. Okay, it is also mentioned in my data analysis video I used over there also. So please go through that video and you will definitely know about what is Jupyter Lab. Okay. So there we also create a notebook, and here we also are getting this option like create a new notebook. Okay. So if you'll click on this, you will get a new notebook and it will simply use your Google Drive. Okay. Google provide a lot of services for free. Okay. So let's go to google.com and this is that all product we are getting. So Google provide a lot of free resources. Okay. There we are getting a drive option. You can store any kind of data for 15 GB. Okay. After that, you have to pay, but 15 GB is free. Okay. So whatever notebook you will generate here, like once I will click on this, I will simply get a new notebook, but I don't want to create it now because I have to cover these things also. So this is new notebook section. If you'll click on this, you will get a new notebook like Jupyter Lab. Okay. Its extension is also .ipynb. Okay. So this is a good resource. Okay. Where you can create a notebook and it will simply stored in your Google Drive in this segment. So why our file is going to this drive? Because we are identified by Google using this ID. Currently, I'm logged in using my Gmail ID. So Gmail using Gmail ID, Google and detect or recognize me. Okay, like this user created this kind of notebook, so that notebook should go in their drive. Okay, so drive is very much important. Okay, and this email ID is much more important, because if you will not log in on your Google, it will not let you create a notebook in this Google Colab window. Okay, now second part is Google Drive. Okay, it will simply send every kind of a new file to Google Drive. Here I already created multiple notebook like practice.ipynb, untitled 10.ipynb, and a lot of notebook are there which I already created. Okay, this is GitHub. We all heard about GitHub. GitHub is a repository which is now controlled by Microsoft, because Microsoft buy it from Linux developer, because developer was the first creator of this GitHub repo. Okay, and now it is managed by Microsoft. Microsoft acquired this business. Okay, and now this is with Microsoft. So GitHub provide us a platform where we push our code, we keep our code. Similarly like bank account where we keep our money, similarly GitHub keep our code. Okay, upload. If you have a Jupyter Lab file in your local machine, you can upload it here on Google Colab and you can use it. Okay, so there is no such restriction. So right now I'm just going to create a new notebook, so I will simply click on this and a new window start. So it will take some time. See, here I'm getting untitled 11.ipynb. So you will definitely get untitled only. Untitled.ipynb, not 11. Why I'm getting 11? Because by default, Google have to provide some name and you have to rename that. So I didn't rename untitled 1, untitled 2, untitled 3, untitled 4, untitled 5, and so on. That's why it is mentioning here untitled 11. Okay. So I'm going to rename it, let's say 01. Okay, 01 deep learning tutorial. Okay, and hit enter button. it will simply save it. Okay. So it will simply save this notebook by this name. And you can see this in your drive. Okay. So now what is this? Okay. We have to go through one by one. So this is called shell. This is called shell. Okay. Let me mark it. This is called shell. This is similarly like a Jupyter Lab. Okay. So this is shell where we mention our code like print, parenthesis, hello, world, parenthesis close. If I will hit enter button, it will simply execute the output here. It will mention hello world. Okay. So it's simple, like you're getting output of this particular input on the same window. So let me create it. Let me show you the demo. Okay. And before that, I just want to let you know a few more things. This is called connect button. If you'll click on this, it will simply connect this Google Colab. Suppose I'm drawing a picture. Okay. This is my machine. Okay. In my machine, in my PC, machine means PC. In my machine, I open Google Colab. Okay. Now, this Google Colab must attach with a remote server. Okay. Now, this remote server help us help us to execute our code. Remember, I talked about GPU, TPU, RAM, and their size like 12.67 GB. It is not in your machine, it is somewhere else, right? So whatever thing like I mentioned, print, hello world, right? It will simply give me an output, hello world. All right. So this is the output. All right. So I'm getting this output because I mentioned that input here, and that input sent to a remote server, and that server respond me back after all calculation, all binary operation happened here. Okay. And after that, whatever output we get, that's all processed here and send it back to Google Colab. Okay. And we are getting on the screen like it was hello world. So this is how Google Colab. Okay. So hope you understand this thing. So you have to connect it. Okay. Right now it is mentioned connect. Okay. So once you will click on this, it start relocating and then connect. Okay. Such kind of thing it will show you. So I'm showing you how it will work. Okay. Let me erase this. So let's go here. Click on this. See, it is mentioning connecting. Now then relocate and then it will show you RAM and disk. Okay. So RAM means the RAM that Google Colab allocate for you for free. That is 12.67 GB, I guess. So, see, it is connected. And it is mentioning over here connected to Python 3 Google Compute Engine. Means behind the scene, Google Compute Engine will do all performance for you. And see the RAM size 12.67 GB. Can you see this over here? 12.67 GB. Okay. This is the disk size. Means they also provide disk, but I would recommend you to not use this disk. Why? I will tell you later on. Okay. So they provide 107.72 GB kind of storage also, but you do not have to use this. Otherwise, you will lose your data. Okay. I'm recommending you not to use it. Use your drive to store your data. Okay. That is much beneficial. Okay. So let's see RAM and disk. Okay. So this is RAM 12.67 GB and disk is 107 GB. Now I already connected with Google Colab now, Google Engine. Okay. So I have to mention here print hello world, and you have to simply hit shift then enter. Means you have to press a shift and then hit enter. Okay. And it will run your code like see hello world you're getting on the screen, right? So similarly, if I want to mention I am Krishna Kumar, an AI engineer in Chetu, India, Private Limited. Okay. So it will simply give me the out. Okay. So this is all about how Google Colab works. Okay. Now I would like to tell you there are few AI chatbot also integrated. Okay. This is Gemini again, Google AI, okay, LLM AI, large language model. So you can ask any kind of question and it will answer you. So I would recommend you not to use this. Otherwise, technically you will be weak. Okay, means you cannot code. You will start doing Gemini or Chat GPT. So technically you will become weak. Okay, so I would recommend you not to use these kind of tools in the beginning. Once you will become pro, use them. Okay, it will definitely help you to achieve your task faster, right? So I would recommend, but not initially. You have to first learn and then you have to use it. Okay. So this is all about Google Colab. We have few more functionalities. I just want to show you one more thing. Like I talked about GPUs and TPUs, right? So I talked about GPU and TPU. Where are those? So let me show you where are those. So see, right now my PC is connected with a RAM, normal RAM. Okay, normal RAM. See, here it is simply mentioned connected to Python 3, Google Colab and Google Compute Engine backend, RAM 1.07 GB, 12.67 GB, and disk is 27.42 GB out of 107.72 GB. So now I just want to show you GPU, right? So let me do one thing. Just click on this drop down arrow. So once you will click on this, you will get a drop down, and you have to simply click on change runtime type. Okay. Once you will click on this change runtime type, it will show you two languages, Python 3 and R. R is also a kind of analysis kind of tool. So you can use that. But here we will use Python 3. Okay. So right now it is connected to CPU, means normal RAM, okay, which is available in our PC. But if you want to connect with GPU, you have to simply click on this radio button. Okay. So once you will click this radio button, it will give you a pop-up. Changing runtime attribute may terminate your current session. Are you sure you want to connect? Means it simple means is if you will press OK, it will forget all output. It will forget all output. So you have to run the shell from start, like to get a hello world, to get I am Krishna Kumar, an AI engineer. You have to run all the shell. Let me click on OK, and it will again start connecting. Now this time it is trying to connect with GPU. Okay. Once it will get connected, it will show you T4 RAM disk. Now see, connected to Python 3 Google Compute Engine backend, it is GPU, okay? And RAM size is 1.02 GB in use out of 12.67 GB. Now here the disk size is small, okay? 78.19. Before it was like 107 point something, okay? So I would recommend you not to use this disk, okay? Instead of using this, I would recommend you to use a drive, okay? All right. Now this is the our GPU. Now if you'll ask me, Krishna, can we connect it with TPU also? So again, I will tell you to click on this drop down and click on this change runtime type, and here we have TPU. Once you will click on this TPU again, it will show you the same pop up, and it will simply tell you like everything I will forget. You have to run all the code. It will terminate it. Your session get terminated. Okay. So once you will click OK and save, it will again go to connecting session. See the bracket. Can you see the bracket over here? This bracket. This is empty now because the session has been expired, and now you have to run this shell. Okay, to get the output. See, one, two kind of thing we are getting because this is in our memory now. When we change our runtime, it simply become blank because every kind of data get erased. Our session get terminated. Okay, session is a kind of concept which is in backend technology in website development. A lot of people use session in front end and back end also. We can manage from both the sides. So I don't want to go in that. If you want to learn on this, please comment me, because I already started a Django series, so I will continue that. So now I'm connected with TPU. See, connected to Python 3 Google Compute Engine backend TPU 4.62 GB, 334.56 GB. Oh my gosh. I think something wrong, guys. One second. Let me check. I think they enhanced the capacity of TPU. And that's a drastic change. One second. OMG. See, can you imagine that? They are providing RAM of 334 GB. My gosh. You can do your computation on this, but you have to, but they will must ask you to purchase it for sure. So you can do a lot of computation on this without caring about RAM size, okay? Because 334 GB they're providing for this, you have to pay a lot, okay, on AWS. Oh my gosh. Means, you know what, guys? I just want to let you know. Yesterday, I was trying to deploy a model on EC2 AWS. Okay, EC2 is a kind of a machine, computer machine, which we create on AWS. We use T2 Mini, which was free for 750 hours. 1 GB RAM they provide with 8 GB storage. 8 GB storage. Okay. It was not working well with my model. So I went for T2 small. It is not free. Not free. You know, its RAM size is 2 GB. Normal RAM, I'm talking about. Normal RAM, which is available in our machine. Okay. So 2 GB, all right. But you know, the charging of this per hour was 0.23 something dollar. Okay, per hour. Per hour. And can you see this? 334 GB RAM they are providing. My gosh, that's too much. So that's all for this video, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe. So hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this. And if you have any query, you can ask me, you can comment me, you can connect me on Telegram. You will get a Telegram link over here. You can simply go and connect with me on AI Martian, and I will definitely help you out if you have any problem. Please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.